Good evening, guys. Um, so what I want to do tonight was I didn't want to go live with this. I just wanted to make a quick video on Tesla 'cause I know some of you are in the lottery play, or some of you are long on Tesla. And I know that some of you are also kind of freaking out because you saw the sell-off in the after hours. I know I saw it too, and it didn't look pretty, but I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts. I know in my morning session or my live session this morning, I had mentioned that in order for me to consider to move higher into Tesla, um, it needed to break a very specific level, and that was the 0.764. I don't have it here on the chart, but it was the 0.764 level um, on resistance. So as you guys are aware, the 0.5 and 0.618 levels are very strong support and resistant levels, okay? But then when I'm looking at resistance and I add in the 764, if it breaks, okay? So if I'm bearish and it breaks, that means there's some potential that we could go up. We can go higher. So here's kind of what I'm looking at right now. If I turn on the extended hours, this move here it looks pretty ugly, okay? But let me just take it off for a little bit. So this support zone right here, this green support zone, okay? I measured the bottom of this wave here, okay? So this swing down from the high, okay, I started here at the bottom and I went to the top of this candle, okay? So this entire swing up. And what came out was my support levels of, you can see here, the 0.5 and the 0.618, but I also added the 0.382. I know in my videos I had mentioned the 0.382. It's kind of a key level because that's where a lot of fake outs happen. So for those of you that followed me, and a perfect example is we played puts, and I keep bringing this up, but it was the perfect play because several weeks back in the sell-off on the SPY, I had mentioned to everybody just the 0.5 and the 0.618 is a strong resistance level. But then I added the 0.382 because I had a feeling that we were going to get faked out and we weren't going to get that deep retracement to get an entry. So I had people watch the 382, and sure enough, the SPY hit the 382 and then it tanked, okay? So in this scenario here, I put on the 382 as support. And notice how we came down. We tested it once. So let me draw it out. We tested it here, okay? We tested it here again. Now I'm going to add the extended. Look how we barely touched it a third time, okay? Potentially a triple bottom, okay? Now let me turn this off. It's a nice bull flag. I have a clear 1-2 setup right here. Got a wave 1 and wave 2 pullback. Then I have a wave 3 that hit the 1382 pretty nicely, and then now it's kind of consolidating. My personal opinion, as much as I want to get bearish, I can't help but notice Tesla on the daily, we theoretically made a new low here on this candle right here. Okay, let me get closer. Actually, I'm going to delete these circles here because they're in my way. We made a new low almost here. I mean, yeah, we made a new. Is it? Let me get closer. Let me get closer. Yeah, we made a new low. I mean, even if we didn't make a new low, let's just call it a double bottom. Okay. Look at the MACD. There is a clear sign of positive divergence. We're making lower lows here, okay? But the MACD is still, the negative momentum on the MACD is still declining. So I don't want people to get freaked out. I mean, it's hard for me not to be bullish when I'm looking at this daily chart, okay? So here's what I'm looking for tomorrow, even in pre-market. I think we're still consolidating in a fourth wave. I always mention fourth waves are brutal. Okay, they are meant to destroy contract values. I can't say that enough. Wave fours are notorious for taking precious time to consolidate with a main objective of destroying contract values. So for those of you that took the same week expiration, for those of you who took weeklies, for those of you that took the lotto today or even last week, I mean, it's kind of late in the game. I mean, the strong swings here, especially in the extended hours, these strong swings are affecting your contract. Okay, Danny mentioned in his video 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, he called it out. I mean, this is where Danny called it out. He was here, okay? He was in this area. So he got in I want to say I think that was it. I think it was cuz we were saying we wanted Tesla to be we wanted a Tesla to be before or below 400, okay? So he was here and he got in. I missed it, okay? But I knew I stuck to my plan. I wanted a 1-2 setup before I got in. So I waited for this pullback and I got my entry. Actually, I'm wrong. Danny got in over here. Okay, so he was that's right. He mentioned he was scaling in. So I had a couple counts. I had a primary and a secondary count. I had a deep retracement down here and I had a gold zone up here. I remember this now. So my gold zone was here and Tesla took the gold zone and it bounced up, okay? So Danny was scaling down, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully he'll comment on this or he'll bring this up in his videos tomorrow to kind of clarify or confirm my thought here. But yeah, Danny was scaling in, and I want to say I didn't get in when he did. I had my gold zone and I was waiting for it to come in. Yeah, I think he was scaling in here. Then I missed this wave one with a low entry here. I was waiting for the 1-2. I got my 2, and then I got my entry. So we got in most of us got in here. Me, I waited until the wave 2 pullback, and I got in here. And then we just rode the wave, the wave 3. I did the wave 3 and got out because I did not want to deal with this decay. I did not want to deal with this wave 4. Okay, so. But not to get sidetracked. So here's my thought. I still think we're in a wave 4 consolidation. I don't think we're going down yet. I have a feeling in pre-market something's going to happen. Some news is going to come out, or Tesla's going to get a huge bid, and then all of a sudden we're going to finish off the move here in a wave 5. And the current target is 484 to 500. But that's it. I mean, if it blows through 500, holy crap. I mean, good for everyone that's still in it. Those who got in it and is playing recovery, I hope it goes past 500 so that way you guys can kind of make up your losses, because I've been there. I've made the mistake in the same weekly option, and time decay was against me, and all of a sudden these big swings came in on the opposite side, and it just destroyed my contract. And that was basically playing the recovery game, right? Hoping for a big old pop to kind of get back to even. So I hope it goes to 500. I hope it goes past that. So for those of you that are kind of in the red, it might recoup some of those losses. So, but this is what I'm tracking for tomorrow. Like I said, it looks ugly now, but if you take it, I keep looking at this daily and can't help notice that we've got lower lows and we have a MACD that's still declining in terms of the negative momentum that screams positive divergence. So just, I mean, look at here. I mean, look how the MACD's declining. All of a sudden it goes in the green and it pops. I mean, again, it's something I can't ignore. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I wanted to make this quick and short. regarding Tesla. I'll upload the video on YouTube so everyone gets it. But I'm gonna do my best, try to get on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Central. But other than that, catch me at 7:30 if I can't make the 7. But I'll definitely be live to go over Tesla and go over pre-market. So, but just want to take a few moments and go over this. Hopefully you guys can rest easy and not lose stress over this. Please, this lotto is risky. I hope nobody, sized up and didn't win all in. I hope no one did that. If you did, my hope is that you can recover some of these losses here in the hope that that Tesla has a very decent pop. But for the future, stay away from weeklies. Do not get same week expirations or next week expirations. Practice risk management. Do not throw more than 20% into a position. Scale in. Respect the 10% loss threshold. It's better to take a 10% loss and have more money, have an account, have a balance left to make multiple plays to make up that 10% than to go all in and you're freaking 75% of your account into one position. All of a sudden you take a 50% loss and now it's going to be that much harder to get back in the game. And then all of a sudden you're dealing with freaking revenge trading. It's not worth it. So just, again, practice risk management. Have a 10% stop loss and a mental stop loss. That's what I do with spreads. I have a mental stop loss. Don't go 20% more in a position and scale in. Okay. So, but that's all I had to say about Tesla. So again, want to get that out there and hope to see you guys or see you on the stream tomorrow morning around 7:30.